Hi, Dr. Daniel Yinh here at the Center for Musculoskeletal Function in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And today I want to review with you a few things that I found helpful when you're having an acute low back disc herniation to get through your day. So most of us start our day laying in bed, but even this can be difficult when an acute low back disc herniation is happening. So pretend that, this abdominal area has a corset around it, and you want to brace and push against that corset. And in this 360-degree fashion, even into the lower back, keep everything tight and steady so that you don't twist the rib cage away from the pelvis. It all kind of moves together at once. Rib cage and pelvis moving together at once. Then you can use your arms to help you get up and push up. Come to the edge of the table here. Sternum nice and high here. Wide base of support. You're going to come up straight up as possible as you can without bending the lower back. And that's going to help spare the lower back when you get out of bed. So the first hour and a half of your morning, you kind of want to avoid bending from the lower back. And oftentimes you'll run into this when you first go to brush your teeth in the morning. So a way to avoid that is to square up with the sink. Pretend this is a bathroom here. And just take your toothbrush with you and then hinge at the hip here. Don't bend at the lower back, and that keeps you right over the sink without doing what we commonly do, which is here, right? And that puts a lot of bend on the back. Another little trick is just use a glass or a cup, a rinse cup. So that way you're not leaning over the sink to get water. Again, you're just here, and you can hinge at the hip and rinse your mouth out that way. So just a few tips to help your back stay safe in the morning. So another thing that you might encounter is getting in and out of a chair during the day when you have an acute low back disc herniation. So you simply want to keep your sternum up, sit down as best you can, and then slide back so your back gets to the end of the chair here, and then just lean here so that even the mid back is supported, and that takes the weight off of the lower back. Try not to slouch too much in these positions because that's just going to put more pressure on the disc. When you're coming out of the chair position, you're going to want to help yourself by, again, putting the sternum up, sliding to the front of the chair here, getting that wide base of support similar to how we got out of the bed, and then come straight up. Again, that's going to spare your spine on the way up. One of the most difficult things to do is getting in and out of a car when we have an acute low back disc herniation. So instead of traditionally getting in like this, like one leg at a time and coming into a lot of twisting to get in, try just backing into your car seat, seeing what's behind you there. Utilize what you can. Brace at the abdomen. Keep the feet a little bit hip width apart, and then just come down into the chair like this without having too much bend in the lower back. As you come in, you might want to hold on to the steering wheel here, because what I want you to do is squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abdomen, keep the knees close together, and just rotate all at once to get in. Slide all the way back into a comfortable seated position. Make sure your low back is supported. In some cases, you might need to utilize a lumbar support or cushion for your lower back so that now you're comfortably seated in the car. There is no easy way to get in and out of the car when you have an acute low back disc herniation, but some suggestions are, before getting out, go ahead and bring your steering wheel to its highest setting here. So mine was already there. And again, utilize your steering wheel because you're going to want to rotate out the way you rotated in, keeping the pelvis and the rib cage together, bracing at the core, tightening the glutes, and getting sliding out as best you can. And same thing, sternum up and come up the best that you can. So those were just a few helpful suggestions on things that you might encounter during an acute low back disc herniation. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you on the next one.